Gorp. Hi. So, Monday grab bag once more. Today we are going to be playing International Space Agency Calendar Photoshoot 2023. A little bit of a mouthful. I.S.A. Calendar Photoshoot 2023. This is made as a collaboration between Selkie Harbor and Deconstruct Team. Deconstruct Team you may better know for a couple of different games. Gods Will Be Watching was their first big hit. Later on, they also released the Red Strings Club, and I think their most recent work is the Cosmic Wheel Sisterhood. That's one that I've been kind of interested in, but never actually got around to. But what this game is we are going to be doing some first-person shooting with a camera. The International Space Agency is about to do a major launch in order to set up their station orbiting the Earth, and we are taking on the role of a photographer in order to do some professional photography work in order to make a beautiful promotional calendar. So let's get right into it, shall we? Heard of none of these. Yeah, Cosmic Wheel Sisterhood and Gods Will Be Watching are both on Steam and published by Devolver, I believe. Okay, I should be able to tab in just get audio. Should have some funky music. Tuning into the live stream from the sky. That's true. You are currently headed to another place, aren't you? Good day. Today you will be playing the role of a renowned photographer. The International Space Agency has commissioned you to photograph a team of astronauts to publish a charity calendar for 2023. Take your time with each subject. You know what to do. Samantha Nielsen. Hi, I'm Samantha Nielsen. Nice to meet you. I'm so excited about the photo shoot. I can't thank you enough for taking the time to do this calendar. Not only because of the charity project, I'm hoping for this to be a team-building experience for the crew. Everyone's on edge after the intensive training they've put us through to prepare for this big mission. Especially Colonel Winters. He's been weird, to say the least, lately. Ah, look at me here, babbling on. What do you need me to do? Standing here all right? I'm in your hands. Let me adjust some settings here. That is not what I... Rotation mode sensitivity does not mean that, apparently. And that'll do. So, we can tell her to take various poses. Various costumes, hats, options. Colonel Winters, yes. Is that something? Now we've got various props that we can bring in. What should the vibe be for January and a solo photo shoot? There is also a locked safe over here, which is odd. So, now's a good time for me to explain something here. You can figure out the code to that safe. Or you can not. If one of you successfully posts the right code at any point, I'll go open it. That's all I'll be telling you. Never get suited up. I don't really know what to do with single person photos, so looks okay to me, I guess. Rosa Fabregat. I've been said to state my name for the camera. I am Rosa Fabregat. But you aren't recording, are you? This isn't a video camera. Are there surveillance cameras in the studio? Sorry, I'm not at my best right now. I barely slept for 5 hours. Yesterday, I had an unscheduled late training session with Kaplan. I think he has some sort of issue trusting women. He keeps saying I'm too green and it's grinding me to the bone. I'm sure he just wants what's best for the mission, but whatever. Not your problem. I'm sorry. Do your thing. Ever sit down? Oh. There. Yes, if someone happens to post the right code, I will go and input it. I know what the right code is. And what I will say is that it is already possible to know. Cupid theming? Oh yeah, it is February, so... It's February in game, not... We're doing monthly photos for a camera. Or for a camera. For a calendar. So... Everyone loves a little space rover, don't we? It's a very goofy photo. uh... You have a theory on how to solve the code? Oh, that's what they mean by rotate mode. Yeah, that should be higher for sure. Overthinking it. It's actually very, very simple. No, I'm not sure if the background's actually adding anything. I suppose it's adding contrast. It is not 2023. March. Adiv Lizang. Hello, I'm Adiv Lizang, proudly representing France on this mission. I'm super pumped, I tell ya. This is going to be the hardest mission I've ever been on, but I'm up to the challenge. I mean, usually it's challenging enough on the technical side of things, but knowing that this time we may be expecting interference from a third party. Who'd have expected the space race to reignite after so many decades of crisis? Assange. Shut the fuck up. Yes, sir. Son of a bitch. Okay, photo time. Make me look good, alright? Green for March. Alpin Balakrishnan. Pleased to make your acquaintance. Have they properly debriefed you on the purpose of this photo shoot? I didn't think so. Creating a charity calendar is but the surface. I'm going to explain it bluntly to you because those pencil pushers often get lost in the formalities. Make us look venturesome. Make us look human and approachable. But especially, make us look like someone you'd forgive after a tragic accident. No questions. You are a professional, right? So make sure to bring out these emotions. May. 9191. I'm Colonel Benedict Winters. Take a picture and kindly fuck off. It is 4 digits, I can tell you that. June. Woof. Give the doggy a friend. Oh, that's what's happening. Ooh, I got a good idea. My favorite month. You know why? Because of summer? No, because we get to get together on the calendar. Heh, of course. We women need to stick together, right? We're already shipping off too much testosterone into space as it is. Real talk, I don't know if I could survive Kaplan out there if you weren't here. Yeah, a bit too much of a boy club, this agency. Always keeping things from us, those three. Yeah, it's not fair that we're always the last to know about the mission updates. Who are they always talking to, anyway? I don't know, but I saw Kaplan and Nadiv got into a fist fight 2 nights ago. I just hope they don't bring that kind of toxicity on board. Ugh. Anyway, happy thoughts. We don't want to bring all this gloom to the calendar. Right. I'm ready. A new hint for y'all. The answer is right in front of your faces a majority of the time. Well, maybe not a majority of the time, but maybe 30% of the time?
To another place.
See you, Conley. I think I keep getting it backwards. Classified document. For authorized personnel only. Thank you for accepting this mission. Once again, the agency is going to put their hopes and trust in your exceptional talents for profiling individuals. According to our intel, there is at least one spy among the crews selected for the joint mission with the PANAS, Pan American Aeronautics and Space, to build a refueling station on the moon. We don't know if the spy is working alone. Stay vigilant. Our usual communications channels are compromised. We are going to need you to encrypt your discoveries on the photo session that'll be published 3 weeks before the launch. Find the codes attached. 1. The picture contains a coffin. The subject or subjects wearing a tuxedo are spies and must be terminated. 2. The picture contains 2 cacti. The subject or subjects wearing a pirate hat are not spies, but are a liability to the success of the mission and should be replaced. The picture contains a UFO. The subject or subjects wearing pajamas present exceptional qualities, and the agency should recruit them to count with an agent in outer space. The picture contains 3 Christmas trees. Abort space mission and break relationships with the PANAS. This protocol should be only applied as a last resort if you judge the situation as FUBAR. The photoshoot consists of 12 sessions, 1 for each month of the year. There are in total 5 crew members. They'll be coming back for different sessions, and then in December they will all be together. You can consult the schedule on the studio whiteboard. Commit this document to memory and destroy it after reading. Your memory can be accessed on the pause menu. Godspeed, Agent Demazon. So, with this new context, if chat members have specific requests for me on what encodings I should do on what people, keep me posted. I feel like I could use a little more pizzazz. We can't trust Samantha. Why? She's the best. The nicest of the team, I'd say. Precisely. She's putting thoughts in everyone's heads. Are you sure you're not just jealous of her performance reviews? Those performance levels are outlandish. She must have tampered with the tests in some way. Let it go, Calpin. It's not healthy. You always end up obsessing over every minor detail when you get competitive. I don't know. This time is different. Look, you're my best friend. I'm always going to watch over you. The only thing that matters is the mission becomes a success. And stop praying about those dreams about fucking it up in front of the whole world. Okay. You are right. I'm sorry. Thank you. Now let this person work, alright? Big smiles. We're ready. So. Oh, we can also look at the dialogue that we've previously encountered. If we take a photo that contains a coffin, then anyone in that photo who is wearing a tux is a spy that we are requesting be killed. If it contains 2 cacti, then whoever I put in a pirate hat in that photo are a liability. Anyone wearing pajamas in a photo that also contains a UFO recruit this person. If there's 3 Christmas trees, situation is fucked up beyond repair, cancel everything. Oh no. This really doesn't work, but whatever. I tried. Hmm. I'm actually kind of digging this one. September. Woof. Isn't this guy adorable? I wish I could bring Orion on. I wish I could bring Orion with us on the mission. I mean, it'd be great for morale. Oh, I know you want to go, puppy, but it's not safe for you, my friend. I hope there comes a day in which animals can accompany us on missions. Everything would be easier. I feel bad for my team. I truly do. They are the best pilots and engineers I've ever had the honor to serve with. But I only know discipline and tough love to keep a team in check. Too old to learn new tricks at this point. The future's bright. I have my hopes high for Samantha. I truly believe she's going to be a great commander one day. She knows how to do things differently. She managed to see beyond my tough act and has become a great counsel and friend. I can't connect with the newer generations, like Rosa especially. It's as if Rosa speaks a different language altogether. She always evades me, keeps everything in her tiny journal, always taking notes. Look at me rambling on. Good, this is my last mission. Retirement is due for this old horse. Shoot ahead. You can put a top hat on the dog. Oh, wait a second. Can I can send the secret message of Orion's liability and should be replaced. Any of y'all have any suggestions on encoded messages I should send? Any of these people reading a spy to you? Any of them reading as especially trustworthy to you? Ooh, the spooky season. Are you going to go for a Halloween vibe? Or is that too obvious for a renowned photographer like you? Lasange, come on. Let's get this over with. Yes, sir. Sorry, sir. For God's sake, take a chill pill, Winters. Excuse me? You heard me, old fart. This is a fucking photo shoot. You've got no authority here. What? It's all right, Roser. Let's just get over this. Fucking amateurs. That's what you all are. Shut up, Grandpa. Go and break your hip before taking off or something, so we can properly do our jobs out there, okay? Roser! You. Are you going to take a photo or what? Ugh. Oh god, is that... Okay, I don't know. So Roser's account is that Calpin recruited her for a training session that caused her to lose sleep. Samantha thinks Winters is weird. Adiv knows that there's going to be interference. Winters, as an extension, also knows and told them to shut the fuck up. Calpin seems to be talking to me as a spy directly. Make us look like someone you'd forgive after a tragic accident. Roser dislikes Calpin. Calpin and Adiv got into an actual fist fight. Calpin actively distrusts Samantha. Winters notes that Roser is always taking notes in a journal. Winters, when speaking alone with me, claims that he really doesn't know how to train people apart from being a complete hard-ass jackass. But claims at least to genuinely think that Samantha is doing a great job and could become a future leader. I wanted to take advantage of these for a while now. Here we go. Perfect. Don't trust Roser. Do you want me to take one of the actions against her. One, two, or three. Well, since you're saying you don't trust her, then I'm assuming that one or two would be your answer on that, if so. Because 3 is this person is trustworthy, and 4 is cancel everything. The question is, do you think she's a spy or do you think she's a liability? Liability. Alright. Two cacti, pirate hat on Roser. So it shall be. That kind of ruins the theming here. You're not, like, rated on your ability to make well-composed photographs, but, you know, I still want to do a decent job. Let's just make one more check here. Two cacti, pirate hat, not spies, liability. It is done. Everything all right, Halpin? Yes. Why wouldn't it be? I don't know. You've been avoiding me for days. You are imagining things. Come on. Are you still sour because I beat you in the anaerobic tests? No. Then it's because I heard how bad your Portuguese is the other day? Who are you talking to, anyway? None of your concern. Arf! Come on. Chill, Calpin. You're scaring poor Orion. I'm sorry, I was trying to... It doesn't matter. I'm sorry. From now on, From now on, I will stick strictly to professional talk. Thank you. Sorry for the scene. We're ready for the photos. I don't think it was supposed to bounce like that. Oh my god, I found an amazing bug. Bounce dog. uh, goodness gracious. Looks like the only way I can get people to sit on objects is through forced perspective trickery. Which is unfortunate. Okay, team. This is the important one. Everyone say cheese! Please don't. This person takes ages to take a photo. You bet. Come on, don't yank the chain. We couldn't ask for a better photographer. Okay, look. I'm gonna smile for the last one. It doesn't suit you at all. Come on, appreciate a man's effort. I'll join you, Kaplan. Calpan. Oh my god, this is rarer than a neutrino collision. Camera, do your thing. This is our last chance to send an encrypted message. We have every piece of information that we can get out of these folks. And we have 2 more messages that we could potentially be sending. We can say 1 or more people present in this are spies and must be killed. We can say 1 person here is exceptional and she should be brought into the fold to assist with whatever conspiracy is approaching. Or triple Christmas tree, cancel everything. Conley. We've opened the safe and looked through a document. Old guy should be brought into the fold. Samantha's a spy. Inside that safe was this document, Conley. There's a spy in here, and we're using the photo shoot as a way to send a message based on what we think about them through their interactions with each other. So, UFO. Winters should be brought into the fold, so pajamas for Winters. And a UFO in scene. In a tuxedo. With this photo, we will be sealing the fates of these crew members and hopefully leading the I.S.A's mission toward a success. All we can do is hope. Oh, we made the right choices. Thank you so much for this fantastic photo session. I had a lot of fun. And thank you so much for taking such good care of us. I can't wait to see the end result. Wish us luck. We're going to the moon. Establishing connection with Agent Dimazon. Connecting. Mission success, Agent Dimazon. The launch went smoothly, and the development of the refueling station on the moon is progressing without halt. Samantha Nielsen was actually among the high-priority targets of the agency, codenamed Beluga. After termination, we found a huge amount of incriminating material in a hidden compartment in her flat. Beluga has been evading us for over a decade now. Outstanding job finding her out, Agent Dimazon. Excellent job recruiting Colonel Benedict Winters for the mission. Having eyes on the moon is going to prove a tremendous asset, since analysis so far predicts an exponential expansion of outer space operations when the refueling station becomes operative. Now, destroy any traces of the existence of the photo studio and deactivate your photographer identity. We need you to relocate to Antarctica. Board cargo ship named Eleutherios. Mission details and further instructions will be hidden in container D5674. Godspeed, Agent Dimazon. The agency thanks you for your service. I have a few things to say. First off, holy shit. You were right on the money. Hermit Trainer, that was incredibly impressive. I was convinced that there was not a valid solution to this story. You have proven me wrong. I... Huh. You seem to be better at reading people than I ever was, which, I don't know, maybe that's not too much of a surprise with considering what sort of a person I am. As a sludge, it's a bit tough to read human emotions. I'm a rather trusting sort of fella. Samantha being the spy never ever occurred to me. That was something that was so completely out of my conceptualizations that I just had no way of convincing myself that that was the case. Old guy has been working in the agency for years, can be trusted. Samantha was hinted to fake reports and people very much trust her. Yeah, Calpan directly suspected that she had falsified some data in order to get into her position, and has been working people, like, you know, just doing a great job of getting people on her side and empathizing with them. Samantha is excellent at being a friend. So, yeah, very well done. And I think that is most of what we have to see of what this game is. This game can be downloaded for yourself on itch.io. Let me pull up the link here, actually, while I'm thinking on it. I have it right here, after all. And then once again, this game was made as a collaboration between Selkie Harbor and Deconstruct Team, along with additional help from Patrick Zimmerman, Sebastião Lopez, and Pedro Fuentes. But yeah, a photography game that is disguised as a spy thriller that is disguised as a photography game, and you can go through the entire game without ever opening that safe, which means that you never get that context and you end up playing your role too correctly, and only at the end, when you receive your speech at the end judging how things have gone, do you realize that, oh, I fucked up. I was supposed to be doing something here. What I think is fascinating is that if I remember correctly, if you say that Samantha is to be trusted, things do somewhat work out to some degree. Like, an attack is started or something like that, but Samantha proves instrumental to preventing a bigger disaster or something, which is now making me, with this ending in sight now, is making me recontextualize that of she is managing to fool people even higher up and has gotten further security clearance by faking being instrumental in the prevention of a bigger catastrophe. But again, this is something from 2 years ago, so I might have the details a little bit wrong in that regard. It's been a long time. But yeah, there's unique outcomes that you hear about depending on all your actions, of course, and so there's a degree of replayability to this game in seeing how things turn out, and if you get the wrong answer, playing through it again and trying another thing. But while I personally never managed to get the right answer, you nailed it on the first try. And you know, at the end of it, you get a pretty little set of calendar photo shoots. So, that's going to mostly wrap up today's stream, but I've been thinking. On last Wednesday, while playing One Way Heroics, I ended up defeating the darkness. And I did this kind of unexpectedly and sort of realized that, hey, that's one of the primary true endings of the game, you know? That might be a good stopping point. And so I think I've decided that I am going to move on from One Way Heroics at this point in order to fit a new game into the Wednesday schedule. One that I haven't actually completed in full, but have loved my time with, and will be taking a equivalently long amount of time. I hope I successfully actually hit all this data in advance, and that it's not all going to appear on the screen when I click this. Good. Do you hear something? We are returning to Katatema's works. Demon King Chronicle is an RPG released significantly before Murasaki. I think it was also released prior to I.S.A Syndrome, but I could be incorrect in that. Demon King Chronicle is a RPG made in RPG Maker, but has a combat system that is completely unique, that I've never seen emulated anywhere before or after. In addition, the structure of the game is very unusual. You are going to be walking around desperately avoiding fights via overworld navigation. Health and healing items and such are at an extreme premium, and the game actually uses the same sort of system that most people know later on as being Estus flasks from the Dark Souls series. A limited number of heals that can be refreshed at safe areas, but otherwise no reliable sources of healing. Demon King Chronicle is a game about stories, about subjective realities, and about personal demons that need to be put to rest. a little bit of additional history on this. Demon King Chronicles English release was made by Playism, which are also the translators for One Way Heroics Plus. Playism used to run their own individual store that you would download any games associated with them. And Yume Nikki and Demon King Chronicle official localizations were hosted on there before ultimately the Playism store went under. At some point, I got the urge to play through this game again, see if I could get further in it. And I made the discovery. With the Playism store being gone, the English version of Demon King Chronicle no longer existed anywhere. And there was no way to download the game at any point anymore. So, I actually reached out to Katatema and let him know, Tetsu, rather, and let him know, and after a little bit of back and forth, he started hosting it on his personal website, and so the game is available in English once again. Stand up, fella. If it weren't for that, I would not have access to this game, and I would not be streaming it. So, Demon King Chronicle, a very unique RPG with a lot of fascinating approaches toward things, and I hope you join me for it. Thanks for watching, and let's see if there's anyone for us to raid to. Ompuko seems to be up to some sort of nonsense. Let's do that. Thanks as always, friends, for tuning in, and I'll see you next time. Have a lovely day, y'all.